Hey you guys, Bike Blogger here. Here we go, we got a new helmet. This is a Schwinn, it's a Schwinn Thrasher adult helmet for ages 14 plus. I've gotten this helmet before several times. It's kind of a cheap helmet. I think it's like 30 bucks or something like that. It's kind of heavy, but it's got a nice visor here. So I've used this helmet kind of like when I started my channel. It's CPSC, that means it's safety inspected for the United States. You can check inside here, you can see the lot number. It tells you that it's also CPSC. You of course want that. But it's just a very basic helmet. It's got a lot of vents to it. It looks kind of cool. I like the black. And of course, Schwinn. Bike Blogger. Bike Blogger. Topic of the day. We're gonna run into the bus. We're gonna run into the bus. Let's not do that. Slow. It's crazy back there at the intersection back there. I saw a semi-tractor trailer truck tipped over like about a week or so ago. Where have I been? Computer issues, guys. Still having computer issues. I need to get a better computer. I don't know. It's just such a hassle. Should I get Windows 11? I don't know. Should I do? I have no idea what to do. I'm thinking about going to Linux. I don't know. Been thinking about all these sort of different things of what I could do. All these sort of issues. It's weird because in recent years I've noticed that Windows hasn't been all that bad. They do a really good job, I guess, at I don't know, preventing crashes and stuff. But I think my hardware is just really old or whatever. Anyway, top of the day, guys. Topic of the day is helmets. Bicycle helmets. Bicycle helmets. Let's cut through this way. Why? Bicycle helmets. I can stop right here and show you. It's a nice little area to show you. Nice, pretty treed area. So here's a helmet. I'm using this is a Schwinn helmet. There we go, Schwinn. Paid for the sticker, so of course a little registered trademark there. Okay, this is a black Schwinn helmet. It's got a visor, guys. The visors are nice. The helmet weighs quite a bit heavier than my normal fancy pants helmet that costs like 10 times this, but this only costs like 25 bucks, something like that. It'll protect your head just as good as any helmet. It's got the mark in there. It tells you it's been checked out. It's got the minimum standards and everything. This thing's nice. You want to dial this in just right. You back it out all the way, and then you put this thing on your head, and then you tighten it down. So then it's nice and tight on the back of your head. Then these straps are always kind of a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, you adjust them so that these loops here on each side aren't on your ears. They should be looped just underneath your ears. And then of course you want this thing underneath your chin nice and snug. You don't want it loose. You don't want it choking you either. I've noticed that sometimes if I have it too tight and I'm looking up or down, sometimes it'll kind of feel like it's choking me. So you don't want it quite that tight, but you do want it nice and snug. Yeah, like so much strap on this thing. I don't understand, like someone must have a really long neck or a really fat neck or something, because I don't know, I got all this extra strap on my helmet. But that's okay, And it's got a visor too. The visor is really nice when the sun is low and you're kind of going into the sun, even though you really shouldn't be riding your bike when the sun is really low, going into the sun on the street, because that's like the dangerous time to be on the street, even more so than nighttime. Except for nighttime without lights. You should have your bike lights, of course, guys. So yeah, I think it is an excellent helmet. I really like this helmet. I've had a helmet like this one for many years, and it's always kind of a good helmet to have. I have to say it, guys. I have to say it. I have left my helmet on my bike in the past. Bad idea. Always a bad idea. Why? Number one, it can get stolen. That's happened to me before. I've actually had a bike helmet stolen before. Why would you steal a bike helmet? I don't know. Probably because it was a fancy helmet. Blah. Okay, anyway, so second thing is you don't want to leave your bike helmet on your bike because it could get degraded by being in the sun. It get all wet, you get your hair wet or whatever if you leave it out when it's raining and stuff. So of course there's no good reason to do that. You don't want to do that. Don't leave your bike helmet on your bike. You know, you really shouldn't leave any bike accessories on your bike, but that's just me. You don't want to be getting stuff stolen from you or messed up out in the elements. Now, is it okay to park your bike outside in the rain and whatnot? Of course, of course. I've never had any issues with that. Parking my bike outside for extended periods of times. Now, one thing you don't want to do is leave your bike outside for an extended period of time, just because, again, you don't want it stolen. Or if you live in an area where, you know, you live near the ocean or something, and that salt air, you know, and you have like you have anything on your bike that's made out of metal, any kind of metal, I don't care, it's gonna degrade. Plastic can be fine outside, except plastic in the sun. Think about your paint job on your bike. Your paint's gonna get worn out. So always best, like a lot of things, if you're going to store something for an extended period of time, put it somewhere in a cool environment, not super damp and moisture intense, but nice, cool, dry spot indoors. Doesn't have to be air conditioned necessarily, but if you live in the jungle, I don't know. I mean, if you live in the jungle, why are you riding a bike in the jungle? That's a very humid environment, but hey, there's certain environments around the world where bike lifespan probably just ain't gonna be as good as in other areas. Like, you know, kind of a dry climate that's kind of not really hot and it's not in the direct sun all day. I've looked into like paint jobs and stuff and bikes. What am I talking? I'm way off topic, guys. We're talking about helmets today. We're doing helmets today, guys. So what is your favorite bike helmet? Post a link or post a name or whatever, what your favorite bike helmet is below the video in the comments. Engage it a bit, let me know. I'm kind of curious what you look for in a helmet. Is it just the color? Because I mean, honestly, helmets are pretty much very similar. I don't know, the helmet manufacturers will tell you no. There are little tiny differences between helmets. There's different types of ratings for, like I was talking about, the rating on this helmet. It's the bare minimum standard in the United States. But you can have more stuff integrated in the helmet, and as long as that bare minimum standard is still being met, it may actually have extra safety features. Are the bells and whistles safety features actually more safe or less safe? It doesn't really matter. As long as it meets those minimum standards, that's what matters. So I wouldn't really worry about it being less safe, but there are some things that kind of, that's like I think there's a type of system, is it MIPS? Is that what it's called? Where the helmet's kind of constructed into like two skeletal frames, like one built on top of each another one. I don't know. Might make the helmet look a little bigger, a little like mushroom head more. Boy, guys, back in a long time ago, helmets were just basically what, like we were like animal hide you put over your head, right? Basically just a little tiny bit of cushion, which is really not going to do anything. No, not, well, I wouldn't say that. Any sort of material between you and your face or your head or your skin or anything, when you fall down on the ground, that is going to make a big difference in terms of, you know, cutting yourself up and whatnot when you do fall. Now, in terms of like, you know, brain damage and stuff, well, you can go back through all the different sports and stuff over the decades and years about different sort of headgear people wore, and have kind of settled on this this sort of foam plastic composite sort of material that's kind of favored right now, at least currently. Who knows what we'll be wearing in 100 years from now, right? In the future, right? We gotta watch out for those blind spots, guys. Watch out for the blind spots. Watch out for the blind spots. Okay, it's so weird. It's like the road get really narrow there. Or were they on the wrong side of the road? So it does get narrower there. It's two-way, but they were really kind of cutting that corner kind of close, weren't they? Was it just me? Is it just me? Was I in the wrong there? Should have been going a little slower, probably. Always go slow in the alleyways. Anyway, so yeah, we're on our way to work. It's nice and bright right now. Nice and bright right now. Yeah, let's go in the road, right? Let's do this. Let's do this. I'll do this. Why are all the cars going the other way? What is this? There's like nobody on my side. It must be the lights. The lights are working out for me. It's day. The lights working out for me today. Today. Lights are working out for me today. I'm gonna get over here, I think. Look behind me. Getting overs. Getting overs. There we are. And we'll make a left here. We're gonna have to wait in the lane though. Always feels safe and fun to be standing between two 40-mile-per-hour moving vehicles, 2 ton. Wow, 2 pound, that's very light. No, 2-ton vehicles. Oh man, that'd be horrible. You know, you get like rear-ended by a vehicle, you know, traveling at 40 miles per hour behind you, and then you get chucked into the air, and then another vehicle coming in the opposite direction going like 40 miles per hour, and then you smash into that vehicle, and then you fall on the ground, and then someone runs you over. Hey, horrible. I'm sure it's happened before. Oh man. Yeah, it's a sad thing. I've seen someone be in a situation like that. Unfortunately, they did not make it. So pour one out for them. Pour one out for them. Actually, I don't have any water. I need water. Why don't I have water with me? Let's go right here, guys. I should have brought my water bottle. I forgot my water bottle. I forgot the water bottle. Please forgive me, BikeBlogger. Please forgive me. Why am I apologizing to myself? All right, we're gonna have to wait here. Actually, I think we can go because they're going. There is no crosswalk button there. I don't think there is, right? Did I miss it? I don't think there is one there. Let's just keep going on the sidewalk, guys. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep. So yeah, why did I get a cheapo helmet? You probably already know where I was going with that. It's because I'm so lazy. I kind of just want to leave it on the bike. Let's go this way. I kind of want to leave it on the bike because it's kind of just another thing I carry around. I do have a backpack with me, so I probably just should strap it to my backpack and stop whining about it, right guys? Oh boy, it feels pretty good today. It's about 90 Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, we're getting our banking done today. There's the bank. Oh wow, they repaved the street. Look at this. There's some cyclists over there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching on BikeBlogger. We'll see you next time.